I love you.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Watery Aquarium. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading we're going to be looking at your energies for the week ahead. We have two options here to choose from, option 1 and option 2. So you can pause the video, choose a pile, let's get to it. Hello option 1, for those of you who selected the first pile, here's your reading. So we're going to be looking at your energy. So we have growth. This is from the Mystical Journey Oracle. And we have here from the Rose Oracle, the Rose Oracle Attunement. So what I'm getting here is commitment vibes, like making an oath, a promise, or a commitment, right? This is like an ascension in your relationship, taking your relationship to the next level, whether that be making it official with a title, so boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever, that kind of status, moving in together, engagement, marriage, even having children, right? Making that commitment to each other. We have card number 1, so that's all about new beginning and fresh starts, but it's saying here growth. Now this person here is locked, right? When your hair is locked, it's all about intertwining, right? The combining of two elements. So it definitely, it's giving me the vibes of a coming together or a need to come together, to unite, right? So we have the Rose Oracle Attunement. And it says here, read this side. Mother Rose, you who were present long before we, and you who will continue after we're gone, bless this oracle and all who use it. So this is sending a blessing your way for your connection. May it be a gateway for all to return to ourselves, the earth, and each other. May our connection with the voice of our soul be made stronger with every use. May all who touch it feel cherished, held, loved, softened, and seen. May it deliver insight, understanding, compassion, and guidance that in the highest interest of all beings, past, present, and future. So we got ancestors supporting this as well. When I am holding space for another, help me to step out of the way and invite others to connect with the wisdom that exists deep within them. Guide me and all who use it to embrace our ever-changing true nature and the seasons of our lives with compassion, understanding, and grace. Show us how we can plant ourselves here more deeply than ever before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's definitely a promise, but this feels like an oath to another, each other, a promise to each other. So some of y'all might be getting engaged. Again, your relationship is going to the next level, right? From wherever it's at. There's some form of ascension. It's like, look at that spark in her hand. It's bringing something to life, right? A new chapter. And we have here trees in the back, and that's all about longevity, right? This can also be a promise to yourself that you will be so entering into a new connection that's going to the next level, and you yourself is making a promise to yourself that you're no longer going to be bringing in baggage from previous relationships, right? Habits, patterns that may affect this new connection, or I said new connection well, for some, new connection, or again, this new stage, this new cycle in your connection. That is beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's get some tarot. I'm using the Shimmering Veil tarot. So this has a lot of like universe source energy, which I feel I connect with strongly. Okay, what guidance do you have for option 1 this week? That's also the fire symbol, to ignite. Okay, so we have here the Hermit. It's like a deep promise within, a deep oath. Soul binding as well, soul binding oath. This is you really, it's vulnerability and exposure of your true self, true feelings, true desires. Here. Look at that, 10 of Cups. Yes, look at that. Some of you guys are actually not sharing this news with family or friends just yet. It's like enjoying it for yourselves first. If you are actually getting engaged, moving in, or is pregnant, right? You're waiting, right? You're waiting to share this wonderful news with family. You're just giving it time. It's like you're enjoying it for yourselves first, right? Yeah, I'm getting new life vibes here. 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely telling me that you're keeping things quiet until things progress, right? Until you feel ready. It's like getting comfortable with this change, and you're just going to keep it quiet for a bit. It's definitely, with the 7 of Fire, this is definitely giving me Ascension vibes. It has that Judgment card look, where you're reaching for stability. It's like I'm hearing getting a firm grip on things. For some of you, you don't need to tell everyone your business. So if you're not getting engaged, moving in, baby, all of that, sometimes there's certain things that you need to keep to yourself when it comes to your connections this week. Do things and not have to tell the world what you're doing, right? This is like having quality time with family. Making the time and having quality time with family. Fun activities, alone time with family, alone time with your partner. Okay, we have Venus, beautiful. Cherish and joy, charm, art, beauty are the way to go. Look at that. So we got Venus up in here. So this is love and creativity energy. We also have the first house. Immediately, the way you project yourself, do it on your own. Can't make this up, guys. It's definitely giving me, again, having that time together or with your family, your immediate family, doing things and celebrating together. Having gratitude this week for what you have. We have Sagittarius, the explorer, and it says your higher ideals, the rules of get it out to the world. It's like pausing and waiting before you share. There's excitement definitely with the fire energy. We got the Sagittarius and the 7 of fire, 7 of Wands. There's a lot of excitement, but it's like we just have to wait a bit. Let's just gather our thoughts first. Let's just kind of process everything, and then we can share it with the world, right? Or we can connect with others. This could be even buying a new house as well. Okay. Yeah, look at that energy. Keeping things to yourself. 7 of Swords. For a few of you, which is quite interesting, this can be a promise from a partner who have deceived you, right? Who have let you down, who have hurt you, They were probably doing something in secret, got revealed, and they've made a promise, an oath to you that they'll never do it again, right? You're definitely not playing with the Seven of Fire card and the Sagittarius. You're not playing. It's also showing me that there's a sense of self, realizing that there's a need this week to really concentrate on loving and nurturing yourself, right? Finding the joy within. It's very important. It's learning to do that, right? And realizing that your needs, right? You filling your own cup or fulfilling your own needs comes first. That's for some of you. Okay, 10 of Cups. Please. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Look at that. Yeah, that might be a baby. There might be a child. News of a child here. It's also showing me someone sneaking around, but again, that's not for everyone, right? And they're making, they're promising never to do it again. Yeah, it's also showing me that someone have hidden feelings. You see, if you have hidden feelings for someone and you're not revealing it, what this is saying is to eventually come out and share it with them, right? You can actually make a promise to each other where you're going to, or decide together that you're going to take your connection at a comfortable pace. So not fast, baby steps. That's very important here, right? It's showing that you can do that. You can take that approach. Okay, 7 of Fire, please. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Oh dear. The scenario that's popping up is someone lied or cheated and has now promised that they'll never do it again. But you're not having it. Either it's you or your person, right? That's not having it. So either you're the person that was deceptive or your person was. You're not ready to forgive. Harsh words are spoken. You know, you're really heartbroken. You're realizing that, look, I need to concentrate on myself, right? All that love, all that sacrifice, everything that I've given you, I am going to be giving it to myself from now on, and the family. So those of you who have family, right, that person or you are going to be putting all your energies in yourself and your family. But the person that was deceptive, they're pretty much they're not a priority. It's like you've made a promise, never again am I going to allow myself to be fooled. That's what's really popping out here. And it ties in with the 7 of Fire and then the Knight of Swords, that you've actually now standing in your power. You're like, I'm not putting up with this nonsense. For some of you, you're actually, there's love coming in. There's someone who is really, they mean well, but you're actually not interested at all in being vulnerable at this time because of what happened in the past. It's like you're blaming yourself for not being able to see it. Like, how could I have not seen that deception, right? But this is saying that you need to still try to have your heart open, because not everyone is like this. Not everyone lies and cheats. Wow. Okay, let's get some advice. What advice do you receive from option 1? Okay, we have here true love. Hello. Oh, this is gorgeous. Can you see that? Card number 19. 19 reducing to 10, right? 10 reducing to 1. We have 1, 1. Oh my gosh, look. There's a significant love coming in, or this is a significant love for some of you where it's not deception. There's a significant love coming in, and it says at the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. I mean, seriously, please do not block this out. Right? If someone is approaching you, offering you love, take your time, get to know them better. Do not just shoot them down. Right? Don't just shoot them down. Get to know them. Take your time. Right? Don't put a label on it immediately. Take your time, but let them know your standards, your boundaries here. With this oath, let them know. Right? And for those of you, again, who were deceived and you're giving your person a chance, let them know that you have grown. There, again, boundaries. Right? There's only so much that you're going to be tolerating. And for those of you where you're in a connection and it's not anything like this, it's saying just to, be open and have free flowing expressions of love in your connection, right? Don't try to be all macho or to act as if, be uncomfortable, being vulnerable, like expressing your love for the person, right? Just being open. Don't hide it. Be open with it. Be free with it. It's okay to say I love you. You are safe. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the second pile, here's your reading. So let's see your energies for the week ahead. We have here Sanctuary, card number 26. And we have here the Rose Thread, Inner Call, Soul Led, the Mystic, Living Courageously. Okay. So this is from the Mystical Journey Oracle, and this is from the Rose Oracle. Okay, what do we have here? So it's telling me that the week ahead is all about, I'm hearing alone time. Having alone time with your significant other, getting to know each other again, right? It feels like, with the orange, there's lots of orange and greens in here. It's like that passion energy, bringing back the passion in your connection. Being playful again. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're being called, actually. The universe is saying, come on. You need to make the effort to actually have this retreat time, this alone time, to really come together. And I'm hearing explore each other. Because 26 reduced to 8. And 8 is all about abundance. But it's also, when you look at 8, it's the infinity symbol. And it's like an even flow of energy. Right? So both of you being on the same page, but more importantly, is that energy, that divine love energy flowing to and from you. Right? That movement, I'm seeing that figure 8. But you're being called to do that. And actually your soul, your higher self is actually telling you, come on. So some of y'all need to be getting some, right? You need to connect with your significant other and start having couple time. So we have with living courageously, it's not being afraid to express this sensual side of yourself, right? It's not being afraid. I'm seeing someone wanting to cover up, so they're naked in front of their other half and they're feeling very conscious about their body, and it's saying to not be afraid of that. Just stand and show yourself as you are, flaws and all, because flaws can be beautiful, my dear. Or sir. Right? So it's being comfortable in your skin, because your person will not judge you. And if they have, it's again being open, having open lines of communication on how you are feeling, how they make you feel when they say certain things. This is all about being honest as well. but it feels like there's a need to reignite a passion that is within your connection, but it's dimming, right? And if you are not in a connection, this is saying this is within the self, right? This is within the self. I'm hearing don't be afraid to date. Now, this is, wow. Don't be afraid to date. These are for individuals who are waiting for their person or the one. You may know the one or you may not, and you're waiting for them to come in. What Spirit is saying and your higher self is to be open to all experiences, interacting with others, right? Going on dates with other people. It doesn't mean that you're going to forget about your person or neglect the connection, right? And I'm saying this if you are actually in separation, right? If you're in separation, nothing is happening. It's saying not to be stagnant, because this energy, this divine passion needs to be released. Now, some people can release it through creative ventures, but it's nice to release this with interacting with others as well. So it is okay to date other people. And again, this is if you are single, right? And you have not made a promise or an oath to a person, right? But even if meaning engaged, marriage, etc. If you're married and you're separated, then this is okay, right? You can call it on your situation, but what this is saying is being open to seeing other people, right? If you are single, being open to, again, experience that flow and exchange of energy, that figure eight, right, with another. It will broaden your, it would expand your mind, expand your experiences, expand your soul's lessons. I'm hearing soul's experiences in this plane, because we're meant to interact and connect with other beings, other souls, because there's lessons to be learned and experienced here, right? Beautiful. Okay, let's get some tarot. I'm also getting with the mystic that if you're in a connection, this is going to reignite or reconnect that telepathic energy that you have with your person. Also, if you are single, you can actually do this with your person's higher self, communicate with it, or them, I should say, right? Communicate with your person's higher self, but not locking or dwarfing or boxing away your own passion within. Not doing that. I see it as not living. It's not living when people do that. Okay. Okay, we have here judgment, you see? Rebirth energy here, but the call, answering the call, and we have the call, inner call, and then we have judgment, answering the call. This is all about bringing about change, bringing about fresh energy in your life, or fresh energy in your connection, right? Being the creator of that. It's going to give you a new lease on life as well, right? I'm hearing that it's good to be desired, because I'm seeing this card, the judgment card, and all these souls are reaching for the light, which is up here, and the souls are there at the bottom, reaching for the light. You are the light, and it's okay to be desired, right? It's being in that God, goddess energy. So it's feeding your soul as well. It's doing, it's healing you. We have here the devil. Oh, wow. it's not restricting yourself to just being with just one person, or that person is the one and that's it. There's no one else for me, period. That's not what Spirit is saying. There are many options, I'm hearing. There are many options, and it just gets better, I'm hearing. For those of you who are, again, in separation or single, it gets better. If you are chasing someone and they are not responding, they don't have any desire to even meet you halfway, it's time to move on. It's time for a fresh start, and what you will receive is better. But there is an energy here of someone toying with you. They're playing with your emotions here, and Spirit is saying, that's not right. That's not right. Wow, we have here the Sun. Holy smokes. Transmuting negative energy into light energy by stepping into your divinity, by switching the script, changing the story, right? Following your passions, or igniting the passion within your connections. For some of you, your partner is interested in more alternative adult play, and they have not shared it with you, right? So definitely have that talk with them, right? Because it might be something that you will enjoy. You know, I mean, bondage, etc. So we don't need to go any further on that. But yeah, they're bottling up their passion, and this is also you possibly bottling up your passion to the point where you're going to burst. There's a need to release all of that. I mean, look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Tower. I mean, that's an explosion. That's an explosion. But when you do have that couple time, it is going to release a lot of tension. You're going to be seeing each other in a new light. It's like re-energizing, injecting energy into your connection, or into yourself. If you're single and you interact with someone else who is going to unleash that passion onto you, so that you can unlock your own passion. And again, it's just a burst of energy, right? Clarification for Judgment. Okay, we have it, the Queen of Wands. Look, you see? Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Again, your divinity. This is all about, again, that pulling power, that magnetism that you have. It's many people see you as beautiful. Many people see you as desirable. And it's for you to see it within yourself and to start putting yourself out there energetically by being open to receiving these wonderful experiences that Spirit has in store for you. And again, for in your connection, it's seeing this within yourself, that you are beautiful, not being afraid of showing yourself to your partner, your husband, your body, showing your body to them, right? Not hiding away, but just being open and comfortable within yourself. Okay, so we have the Devil. Thank you. We have here the Four of Wands. Yeah, look at that. That encounter, that passionate encounter, is going to bring you back home to yourself. It's like it's just going to set you straight. It's just going to bring about balance, like within yourself, because 4 is all about stability, being sturdy, being set in your ways, or having a set and sturdy home, right? Solid. It's going to make you solid. It's going to bring things back into alignment for both of you, all involved. See, the devil card is not always bad. Sometimes passion is good. Sometimes ambition is good, right? It's just when the ego steps in, that's a problem. But the card that is clarifying the devil is the Four of Wands. And it's like bringing back that life, that energy back in the home, right? And they say the home, it's the female energy, the feminine energy. It is what dictates the energy of the home, the flow of the home, right? So gentlemen, if you're watching this, it's like letting your woman feel comfortable to reveal that side of herself. Okay, the Sun card, may I have the clarifier for the Sun? Judgment. Woo! Got Judgment here twice. So this is very significant. You're being seriously, you're being called to do this, to step into this energy, to bring about this change this week, right? We have here the Eight of Swords. So this is you holding yourself back. This is you restricting this passion, holding this passion within, feeling fearful of it, fearing that you might lose control, especially with the devil here. But what it's saying is that you won't lose control. You won't, because there is an element with the Queen of Wands. She knows how to, I'm hearing, play with fire, right? She knows how to not get burned because she is fire. See, you have that within. And we got a lot of orange here. So you have that within. But when you hold fire inside, it just combusts, right? So you don't want to destroy yourself. You want to be able to maintain it, release some of it, but still have some within, right? So a nice flow and exchange, movement, right, of this energy. So with the Judgment card here, you're definitely being called to do so. It is something that is supported by the higher realms. Source supports it. Your ancestors support this. This is something that is going to, again, re-energize you, bring you back to life, right? Jumpstart you, I'm hearing. It's like creating a better environment for yourself and your family. So let's get some more cards. Okay, so we have here Taurus energy. Your beliefs, the cause of, the use the most direct way, and look at that. Taurus energy. Taurus is like having a stable home. It's like order, having structure, right? And it also represents your beliefs, but it has to do with also abundance, right? Generating abundance. But this is an abundance of passionate energy, sensual energy that needs to be released. So we need a transaction here, a flow of energy to happen. But it's saying that your beliefs, where with the Eight of Swords, it's like your beliefs, your morals may be holding you back, but Spirit is saying it is okay. It's all about why and your intentions. That's very important. Why you are doing something and your intentions. So that's something to keep in mind, right? Or if you're doing it to please someone else, right, that's not good. It has to be for yourself. It has to be for yourself. So the intention must be there. So it's also luxury and pampering yourself. We have here the Moon, and it says the nurturing of feelings caused by and reactions. So Taurus also gives me an energy of monotony or the mundane, right? A need to spice things up. So again, if you're in a connection, there's nothing wrong with your connection when it comes to commitment, but what's missing is the passion, the drive, right? The lust and the lure. So that's what needs to be ignited. And again, if you are single, that's something that you need within yourself, because you're committing to something or a way of being or someone that's not yet committed to you. So there's a need for you to tap into this energy again of that passion, that drive, being desired, being in that God goddess energy. Now with the moon energy there, this is something that you have bottled up. It's held within. It's a desire that is deep within you that needs to be released, right? We have here a lot of restricting energy. I'm feeling Saturn energy where you're holding yourself back because morally it is not correct. But what I'm hearing is that it needs to come up. It will come to the surface. Thank you. We have houses. 8th house. Wow. And it says, as a life or death issue, getting and using power, use other people's resources. Hello. So we have Taurus here as well, which is quite interesting. And that's the 2nd house. And it's all about finances as well as beliefs. And we have the 8th house, which is about transformative energy, other people's money, etc. Right? Life and death. But what I am initially getting from this is that it's going to be a life-changing energy as well. This is going to change the dynamic, right? The dynamics of your relationship, the dynamics of yourself, how you conduct yourself and how you see yourself, right? In your relationships, it's going to, again, ignite that passion, ignite that drive that you are going to be making. It's like making a habit of it with Taurus. It's like a routine of maintaining this spark, keeping the fire going, right? And if you are single, you're going to be very driven, and you're going to receive a high from being desired, wanted, cherished, respected, right? So this is all about allowing your soul to grow and you stepping into yourself. Beautiful. Bottom of that deck, which is quite interesting, is Venus. It's quite interesting. So we got, it's important for, again, for your soul's growth. Okay, let's get an advice card. I have an advice card for option 2. Okay, so we have here Home Sweet Home. Card number 18, reducing to 9. So we have here the closing of a cycle. And again, it's all about transformative energy. This is beautiful, actually. So we have the world and we have Gaia energy here. So this is the natural order of things. We are led to believe that it is not, but it is. Right? So it says your home and family matters require your attention and tender loving care. So this is saying that, look, if you have a system going in your home and it's working, but there's no passion, there's no drive, you're not looking after all aspects and areas of your connection and your family, something is going to give. It's time for you to bring about change and have that balance, that passion, that drive, that structure, that creative energy into your connection, into your family life, right? Into yourself. Because this is the natural order of things, right? This bringing passion in your relationship is actually needed, right? It's actually needed. It's actually required. We all need it to keep us going. If we neglect this need, that's where it can actually consume you, right? You can fall deep into a pit of depression, or you can fall into rage, right? And if we are denied it, that's where we go off and seek it elsewhere, right? Or again, we fall into the pit of depression. So that is why whenever this is presented to you, where there's a need to bring passion in your connection, heed the message. It is very important for yourself, for your partner. It's just for life in general. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.